What's up, guys? Today I am going to be doing an install on a 9th Gen Civic, my buddy Julio's car. I'm going to be changing out the test pipe. We're just going to call it cat number 2 on the 9th Gen Civic, and we're going to be helping him install the Flash Pro. So this isn't going to be a step-by-step guide. I'm not going to show you how each bolt goes in this. I'm going to do a little more B-roll thrown in there and show you how to and explain how to change out the parts rather and install the Flash Pro. So we're going to shoot to some footage now and show you how to remove the test pipe. So you can see that I'm removing the 2 bolts from the test pipe that connected to the down pipe. Those 2 bolts are spring-loaded, those longer bolts with the springs at the end, because it helps with flex when the engine's shifting. You want to be careful when you're removing those. I usually do, loosen one a couple turns and then go to the other one, loosen another one a couple turns. And the reason I do that is because the bolts themselves, if you loosen one too much, then with those springs, it'll kind of open up the test pipe where it connects, and then the other one will have like some pressure on it or some unnecessary angle, and you may bend it or snap your bolt. Now, since we're reusing these bolts and connecting it back to the stock down pipe, you want to make sure that you don't break those. After you get those loose, it helps if you shoot the back of them with a little bit of WD-40 or some liquid wrench or anything like that, just to give it a little bit of lubrication when you're taking them out. Now, when you're done with that, you're going to remove the 3 bolts that connect the test pipe to the exhaust. So those 3 bolts can be rusted and seized on depending on how long it is you've gotten your car worked on or had some exhaust work done. If you've never done anything to your exhaust, you're probably going to have a hard time with these bolts. Definitely make sure you have yourself like a propane torch or some kind of heat that'll help loosen up the bolts, or some liquid wrench or a combination of both. Just be careful using the torch, obviously. And once you break those 3 bolts loose, then the test pipe will come out. You just have to use some WD-40, or you don't have to, but I use WD-40 to loosen the hanger. It just makes it a little bit easier, and again, more lubrication to get the hanger off of that rubber bushing. And literally once you do that, you just switch over to the new test pipe. You're going to want to break your, well, not break, say break, but get your O2 sensor out. There's a little plug when you're removing the test pipe. You can just get in there once it's loose and pop it out. And transfer over your O2 sensor into the new test pipe. I have an O2 sensor socket kit, so it's really easy, but I think it's like a 22 or a 23 millimeter size socket. You're just going to need some leverage to get it out there, because that's also going to be rusted in pretty well. But once you transfer that over, all you have to do is reinstall the test pipe. Now, we used a little bit of gasket maker because the gasket he had was pretty tired, so he's going to pick up a new one and we'll swap that out eventually. So we were able to make a good seal with the gasket maker and the gasket that he had. But if you have the opportunity, just buy yourself a new gasket. I think I've heard of Nissan gaskets being the right size, either the 2.75 or the 3-inch gasket. So you're going to want one of those, the 3 flange gaskets, and that connects your test pipe to the catalytic converter or down pipe. And then that's literally it. You just bolt everything back up, and that's it for the test pipe. Now we're going to move on to the Flash Pro. Now the Flash Pro, very straightforward. You just want to make sure that you fill out all the owner info. When you plug it in, it's going to say this flash has never been registered to a user. Would you like to register? You click yes, you fill out all your info, and then you lock it to your ECU. Now, before you can upload a base map or anything, which is what we did today, we just uploaded a Hyundai to reflash, because he does have a short ram intake, he does have a cat back exhaust, and now he has a catless test pipe, but he still has the catted down pipe, so we weren't going to do anything with that. I just put a Hyundai to Flash Pro, or the Hyundai to reflash on it. Nothing crazy. You can probably get away with doing the short ram intake tune or like the MAF tune, but just for the sake of simplicity and reliability, I just went with the Hyundai to reflash for now until he decides to upgrade to more parts. You literally just lock it to your ECU. Like I was saying, before you upload a tune, it'll say this Flash Pro has not been locked to an ECU. It has to be locked to the ECU before you can upload a tune. You lock it to the ECU. It's all very straightforward. Just click, 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 and go through. You just pair the Flash Pro to the car, and once that's done, you upload the tune. I've done a couple videos on tunes before, but you can kind of see it in this video. Basically, it's going to load the tune, and once it's done, It'll say you're ready to turn off the car. You can turn off the car, and then you are all flashed and ready to start driving. So that's probably going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are liking the style of the videos so far. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. So peace.